Norway lemming. From Wikipedia, the free encyclopedia at en.wikipedia.org. The Norway lemming, also known as the Norwegian lemming, Lemmus lemmus, is a common species of lemming found in northern Fennoscandia, where it is the only vertebrate species endemic to the region. The Norway lemming dwells in tundra and fells and prefers to live near water. Adults feed primarily on sedges, grasses, and moss. They are active in both day and night, alternating naps with periods of activity. Section 1. Distribution. It has a wide distribution from western Norway east to the Kola Peninsula. A 2021 study suggests that the lemmings from Novaya Zemlya may also belong to this species. This would extend its range east to Novaya Zemlya Island, but these results have not been fully accepted. Section 2. Description. The mainland Norway lemming has a bold pattern of black and yellow-brown, which is variable between individuals. In contrast, the Novaya Zemlya lemming has a cryptic gray colorization, hence why it was previously thought to be the population of the Siberian brown lemming. The species grows to a size of 155 millimeters. The tail is very short, about 10 to 19 millimeters. It weighs up to 130 grams. The dental formula is 110033. Section 3. Behavior. The Norway lemming has a dramatic 3 to 4 year population cycle in which the species population periodically rises to unsustainable levels, leading to high mortality, which causes the population to crash again. The Norway lemming spends the winter in nests under the snow. When the spring thaw begins and the snow starts to collapse, they migrate to higher ground, where the snow is still firm enough for safety, or, more commonly, to lower ground, where they spend the summer months. In autumn, they must time their movement back to sheltered higher ground carefully, leaving after alpine snow cover is available for their burrows and nests, and before the lowlands are made uninhabitable by frost and ice. When the seasons are particularly good, short winters without unexpected thaws or freezes, and long summers, the Norway lemming population can increase exponentially. They reach sexual maturity less than a month after birth, and breed year-round if conditions are right, producing a litter of 6 to 8 young every 3 to 4 weeks. Being solitary creatures by nature, the stronger lemmings drive the weaker and younger ones off long before a food shortage occurs. The young lemmings disperse in random directions looking for vacant territory. Where geological features constrain their movements and channel them into a relatively narrow corridor, large numbers can build up, leading to social friction, distress, and eventually a mass panic can follow, where they flee in all directions. Lemmings do migrate, and in vast numbers sometimes, but notion of a deliberate march into the sea is false. According to genetic research, the Norwegian lemming survived the Pleistocene glaciation in Western Europe, inhabiting various refugia which was not covered in ice. Alternately, some research have contended the Norwegian lemming populations have arisen from ancestors of the present-day brown lemming, Lemmus sibiricus, moving in after glaciers reduced. The Novaya Zemlya lemming, which could represent either a subspecies of L. lemmus or a population of L. sibiricus with mtDNA integration from ancient hybridization with L. lemmus, support the former theory. Despite their diminutive size, when confronted at close quarters with a potential predator, mainland Norway lemmings characteristically become highly aggressive. They have also been known to attack approaching humans. It has been suggested that they may be considered an aposematic subspecies, in which they appear to deter predation by using their prominent colorization, loud calls, and aggressive behavior to advertise their ability to harm small predators, in contrast to the less conspicuous voles. On the other hand, when viewed from a distance, their coloration may also facilitate a cryptic defense option by helping them to fade into the background. Section 4. The Novaya Zemlya lemming. In 2021, a taxonomic study analyzing a distinct population of lemmings of Novaya Zemlya, previously thought to be Siberian brown lemmings, Lemmus sibiricus, found them to be closely related to L. lemmus, and reclassified them as a new subspecies, L. lemmus chernovi, or the Novaya Zemlya lemming, named after zoologist and academician of the Russian Academy of Sciences Yuri I. Chernov. It is currently only known from the southern island of the archipelago. It is thought that prior to the Emilian interglacial, L. lemmus was distributed widely throughout the Arctic shelf from western Europe east to Novaya Zemlya, and sea level rise during the Eemian left the species in its present-day defunct distribution, with populations only on Fennoscandia and Novaya Zemlya. Novaya Zemlya may have served as a refugium for cold-adapted terrestrial fauna, such as L. lemmus, during the Pleistocene interglacial periods. The Novaya Zemlya lemming lacks the apomasic coloration of the Norway lemming, being dull in color and lacking anti-predator adaptations. It is thought that the apomasic traits may be specific to the mainland population and evolved during its isolation in the Fennoscandian refugium. An evaluation of the study later in the year by the American Society of Mammalogists stated that the Novaya Zemlya lemming likely represented a population of L. sibiricus with mtDNA integration from L. lemmus, and thus concluded that pending further research, it would be best to include the Novaya Zemlya lemming within L. sibiricus. This sound file and all text in the article are licensed under the Creative Commons Attribution Share-alike 3.0 Unported license. This audio file was recorded on the 3rd of April, 2024.